I'm here with my sister Rodrigo Medeiros. We're gonna be showing now a combination on the ground. If one technique doesn't work, what are we doing? We go to another one. Let's go for it. Okay guys, what we're gonna look for right now is changing position. He's gonna push me, he's gonna try to count every move that I make, he's gonna be counting. And I'm gonna be showing you guys how to, to step forward. Every move he make, you make one step forward. You step one ahead. Supposedly I'm here in the side control, and then he pushed me. He's very strong. He pushed me. Instead of trying to hold him, I'm just gonna use my knee on the belly that we learned, and then I'm gonna go for the arm bar. Okay? Supposedly I'm here in the arm bar. The guy is very smart. He rolls. I'm gonna go for the shoulder lock. Okay? And remember, this arm holds his back for he don't roll on his shoulder and get out of the position, okay? And from here, also, sometimes he stretch the arm, He's very smart, he's very strong, he's like this. What I'm doing now, I sit on him and I pull for, I just pull his arm and we're done. Some guys that are very flexible, and from here, they can stretch the arm and bring it like that. Don't worry, just sit on him, pull, and we're fine. Let's go again. Okay guys, let's go over the details. As soon as he push me, not gonna use my strength. I just put my hand, use the knee on the belly, go straight for the arm, okay? As soon as I get the arm, he gonna go and try to start rolling. I just pass this leg over his head. Sit down as soon as you can. Make sure you grab his hip over here, bring your leg back and go forward. Some guy, they're gonna be straining and changing. Just hold, make sure, pull, and you're fine. Okay guys, we're in the same position. Now just change is the way you're gonna hold him. Now you're gonna hold him like that. Okay? Some guys, they push you here, you go for the wrist, go to the American lock, okay? As soon as you go to the American lock, he's gonna go and defend. Now I cannot go, he's strong. Okay, what I'm gonna do, this arm holding my wrist, gonna go under this, between his arms, and this you're gonna pass over here, and then you're gonna go for the choke, okay? The choke hold. Hold your biceps, hold his head, turn your head that way, and press your hip down, and you have the choke. Let's do it again. Okay guys, let's go over the detail, because from my experience, this is gonna happen in the fight, I know what I'm talking about. Let's go over, pay attention. The guy push you, you go hold his wrist, and when you push, you change your base. Okay, very important. You push and you change your base, and you hold your wrist. As soon as you roll your wrist, he's gonna be holding his own hand, and you cannot go. He's very strong. Just let it go. Go on between his arms. This arm, you just hold his elbow. Make sure your head's very tight. Now he cannot bring back anymore. He's stuck. Grab your biceps, hold his hand, his head, turn your face that way, and make sure your hips down, very low, and you press, and you have the choke. Let's go fast now. Okay guys, we're gonna go to the last move on the side control combination. What's gonna happen, some guys, they're very strong, and when you hold here, they hold you here, and you cannot go for any kind of position. But put your hands on the floor, put the knee on the belly, and make sure when you put the knee on the belly, he's gonna feel pressure on his stomach. And from here, you're gonna go for the arm. But some guys, they're very strong. When you go for the arm, he goes towards you. Make sure you have that hook over here and bring your knee, you see? Your knee here. Here you have the arm, you still have the arm. But some guys, they're strong, they turn. Soon they turn, you're gonna go to the triangle and the American lock here. Okay, it's different American lock. Instead of going like this, you're just gonna bring, see, using the shoulder. You have three different type of, you still have the arm, and if you turn, you have this kind of arm, and then if he comes, you got the triangle. Make sure his arm's crossing, and you have his head, and you bring your hip up. Let's go over the detail now. Okay guys, you can watch again. He's holding me, I cannot do anything over here. I'm gonna put his pressure on him over here in the chest, on the knee, on the chest. I go for the arm, but the guy is strong. He now didn't work. But remember, I bring my knee up here. I have the arm, and this leg always here over his shoulder. But the guy is strong. He turns. As soon as he turns, I just hold his wrist, hold my wrist, press on him. If it didn't work, the guy's still coming. You put the triangle, you know, just close over here, make sure his arms crossing, you have his head, and you got pressure. Okay guys, now in a mount position. The guy gonna push me, he's very strong, he pushed me. What? Put the hands on the floor, putting the knee in the belly, and going for the arm. As soon as I go for the arm, the guy come with me. And you know, he's very strong. You cannot get this arm, he's very strong. He's holding his arms, you cannot go. Okay, what you do, you hold your chin over here and you choke him. And you already choke, okay? And if you choke, he trying to hold you here, you go for the arm. Okay? Alright, let's see it again. You're in the arm bar and you go for the choke. As soon as when you choke, you bring your hip up and pressing this part of this bone on his back, choke him. But the guy gonna hold you here. Okay, you cannot choke. Make us do this with your head and hold his elbow over here, bring pressure, and he's gonna be tap. Okay guys, let's go over the details right now. As soon as he pushes you, hands on the floor, putting the knee in the belly, going for the arm. As soon as you go for the arm, the guy come with you. And I don't have balance anymore. He's very strong. He's holding me over here. I cannot go to the arm. Remember, the leg on his head, you grab with your hand and this bone, you grab your chin. And you bring your hip up and choke. Okay, but if it doesn't work, the guy is very strong here, you cannot do. You put your head backwards and press with your leg and the knee together, and you have the arm. Okay guys, sometimes you hear and the guy tries to skip the hip, pushing your leg. What you're gonna do, you're just gonna lift him up, go to the sideward. Turn sideward like that. Make sure this leg is like a pillow to him. And this over here, your heel holding his stomach, okay? From here, you have three options, okay? One, okay, it's from here, you go to the armbar, okay? Go for the armbar, one option. Second option, are you here, are you holding him? Just slide your hand, make sure you have him over here, okay? Get off the mount position, and you have the choke, okay? Third option, in the same position, okay? Instead of going to the armbar, you're gonna drop your leg and go for the American lock. Okay? Okay, let's go over the details. The guy gonna push you, you just turn. It's like a rhythm, you're gonna follow the rhythm. And you hold his wrist under his head, see? And then you have the arm bar is over here, pushing his head, going for the arm, or you have the choke. Instead of, don't let it go over here. Hold his neck, hold over here, make sure your head's tight, get off the mountain position, and choke him, your hip down. You have the choke. Or, in the same position here, okay, hold your wrist, get off the mountain, go for the north side position here, and go for the American one. Okay. Okay guys, what's gonna happen from here, he's gonna push my knee for this half guard. What I'm gonna do from here, I'm gonna turn him over here. I'm gonna go for his back. From here, I'm gonna bring him over to me, okay? And I'm on his back. Here, I got the choke, okay? It's one option. The other option, you push and you go for the armbar, okay? Okay, let's go over the details. As soon as he pushes my knee under his leg, what I'm gonna do, bring him, hold him over here. But instead of going, I'm gonna bring him up to me. Okay? Put the hook. Okay, and go for the choke. One option, second option. Instead of going for the choke, when you bring him, you're here in the position. Instead of bring him, you bring him over here, and then you pass. And you have the armbar. Okay? Okay guys, I'm gonna do now show you guys knee on the stomach. He's gonna try to move, pushing my knee. I'm just gonna swing to the other side and go for the knee bar with an arm bar. Just pay attention. I'm here with the knee on the belly. Some guy, they push and they skip the hip. Okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna swing over. Watch. Here. 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 You strike and go for the arm. Okay? Here. Okay guys, this position happens a lot of times on HB fighting. The guy has the knee on the stomach, he pushes away and he's escaping. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna swing the knee to the other side, strike. Some guys, they bring the arms up when you're striking, they're trying to push you, and you go for arm bar, here, boom. Okay, make sure your knee's tight, and you have arm bar. We're in the same position. The guy gonna try to bring the legs up, okay? He bring the knee up here. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hold his legs and I'm gonna go swing for the leg lock, okay? Right here. Make sure you have your ankle holding your hand, his feet over here. You can cross like whatever you feel comfortable in. Bring your hip up and have the leg lock. Okay guys, now what's gonna happen, he's gonna lift the legs up. You know, he feel a lot of pressure and he bring the leg up. Holding, with my right knee on the stomach, my right hand gonna go under his leg. I'm gonna step with my left. As soon as I step, I lay down and put my right foot under the hip, between his legs. Make sure you grab his leg and you cross and whatever, how you feel comfortable. Bring your leg up and you have the leg lock. Okay guys, some guys, they stay in this position a lot, you know. What you're gonna do, you're gonna bring his arm towards you, okay? Here, what we're gonna have here, when you bring the arm, you know, if you let over here, you can have an arm lock over here. But a lot of guys, they swing, you know, they change. This is what's gonna happen, okay? As soon as they change, you're gonna lock them up, bring this over here, and you're gonna turn. As soon as you turn, you have the lock, okay? If the guy come with you, you're gonna hold him over here, you're just gonna sit, and you have the lock. Okay, make sure you have his legs, and you go over him, and you have the lock. Okay, let's go over the details. What's gonna happen here, you bring his arm. If you hold here, you know, you give arm lock, you know, pressure here, and arm lock. But some guys, they change. As soon as they change, lock them up, you know, make sure you lock them up. Put over here your elbow, and you turn. As soon as you turn, you have him. But the guy gonna turn with you. You follow him, grab, make sure you have him over here, and make sure you have his arms over here. Okay, make sure it's very tight. Now you just go over slowly, and you have the arm. Okay, make sure you have the arm here. You can help with your hand. You have the whole arm.
Okay, I'm here in this position. You know, he's grabbing my arms, under my arms. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn, holding his wrist. I turn, you see this bag here, I'm gonna go under here. My arm come here, under, you know, his arm. And now I turn, and I'm here in the lock. Just sit down, and you'll be fine here, okay? As you can see, I have the lock here, okay? Just go over. Okay, for this angle, you can see it's very painful here for him, in the shoulder, and also in the arm, you know? You go over, he's feeling, okay? Just very carefully, you don't hurt your friend. Okay guys, you're here in this position, you just hold his wrist over here, you know, and you have your hook over here. I'm gonna swing on this, from here, from this side, you know. I still have my hook over here. I just swing, and I have the lock over here, okay? As soon as I have. Okay guys, you holding his wrist, he's holding your leg, he think he's in a great position here, and you have your hook. Soon as you're gonna swing under his arm, you see, as you can see, look, you swing under his arm. Okay, from here, from right now, I just gonna go for his arms, you know. As you can see, his arms is over here with me. I hold his wrist, and I have the lock. Okay, very carefully. It's very dangerous position. Okay guys, a lot of times, a lot of fighters, they hold over here to trying to open the guard. What you're gonna do, put one arm under his arm and the other one here. You're holding your biceps. See, here, holding your biceps. Okay, now I'm gonna have this arm. He think I want this arm. As soon as I go through this arm, you know, I have this arm here set. You know, this arm that I want. Okay, and also you have this arm either. You have both arms, okay? But you setting, he think I want this arm, and you just put this arm here. You see here? Now he think I want this arm, he's gonna pull this arm, and I have that arm. Okay? And also if you wanna go, you can go for this arm. Your choice. Okay guys, as you can see, the guy come and grab your neck. What I'm gonna do from here, put one arm over his arm and grabbing my biceps over here under his other arm. Right now, what I'm gonna do is just bring my leg here. The guy gonna try to pull up his arm, but you have this arm set for you. Okay, here and here. You have both arms. It's your choice to choose which arm you want. Okay guys, a lot of times happen, you're trying to go over and he's holding you right here. Okay? What we have from here, put your arms under his arm and you're gonna have the cervical over here. Hold it here and you have the cervical. Okay? If sometimes doesn't work, you go for the choke. Okay? Holding your wrist and make sure you bring your hip up and squeezing his neck. Okay? One more time. Now you go over, trying to do the American lock, he grab you over there. Okay? No problem. This hand go under his arm and you lay back again, holding your other arm, you choke him. Sometimes the guy is very strong, he brings this arm down, you go for the choke. Hold your wrist and choke, squeezing the neck, bring your hip up. Okay guys, a lot of times the guy put pressure over here in your throat to strike you over here. What you're gonna do from here, you're gonna push his elbow, crossing, you know, to the same side, his wrist. You push and you choke him from here. And make sure your leg push back and your arms push to the opposite way. Your leg push down and your arms push up. Okay, and you have the choke. Okay, that's one option. Second option, he put over here, you come and you're gonna give the American lock to the opposite way. Okay, right here. Make sure when you do the American lock, you bring your legs up for you can have, you see, you can have leverage for his shoulder. Okay, you can have the wrist lock over here too. Either way, here, okay, make sure you can have here or either here. Bring here, see? Okay. His wrist. Okay, one more time. Let's go over the details. He pushes you over here and you push and you hold your bicep and hold his head, push down your legs and push up your upper body. And you have the choke. Second option, the guy too strong, you cannot push, okay, just hold his wrist, lift your legs up, and rotate for the side. You can go for the wrist, either side. Okay? Go. Okay guys, from here we have a lot of options. First option, you know, we're gonna sweep him over here. This, sweep him. Okay, as soon as I sweep him over here, I'm gonna go for his foot. Okay, I get the foot lock right here. Okay, holding my wrist, hold his chin, and I get a foot lock. Okay. Second option, instead of going right here, we're gonna change. Okay, we're gonna go change the base, go into this side. Make sure you know you have lock here and this under his leg over here, and you have the ankle lock over here. Or if the guy trying to change to roll, you have the foot lock right here. Okay guys, you can watch again. I'm holding his feet with my right hand. My left leg, I'm gonna hook him up on his knee. And I'm gonna push. With this leg holding his ankle, push. As soon as he go down, I change. This hand was holding his ankle. I hold with this and I pass my leg over and I cross over here, making my knees very together. And here I have holding my wrist, holding his chin, and I have a foot lock. Okay guys, option 2, I'm just gonna change the place of my feet, change, and this is gonna go under his leg, pass. As soon as I pass, I'm gonna make a triangle, and this is gonna go under his leg. and I have the ankle lock, and if the guy is turned, I have the foot lock right here. Okay guys, what's gonna happen here, you're the guard holding his wrist. He's gonna try to strike you. You can block, and either one you can kick from here, and from here you're gonna pull and lift your hip up and go to the triangle. Okay? Make sure this leg go in the neck and the other arm crossing. Okay? Cross over and put under your knee your leg, and you lift them up, bring the head down, and you have the triangle. Okay guys, watch again. He's gonna try to strike me. I block with my feet. Okay? From here you can push him and kick him over here. Okay? Right here at the chin, you know, you can kick him over here. You can use your feet, and I'm gonna pull him and lift my hip up and go for the triangle. Okay? And here I pull his head, lift the hip up, and I have the choke. Okay guys, what's happened? He got my back, but I feel good. First of all, I'm gonna put this hook here inside. Okay, I hook with my right leg on his leg. Right now, I'm gonna hold. If I hook with my right leg, I'm gonna go for his left arm. Okay, what I'm gonna do now? Hold his elbow, hold his wrist, and I turn and I lock my other leg, and I have the lock. Okay? Make sure you lock him right here. He cannot escape anymore. He's stuck. And I get that. Okay? That's option 1. Option 2. Okay? You have the hook. He's very strong. You cannot get his arms. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll over and I get the leg lock. Okay guys, let's go over the details, the position. I have the hook in my right leg. My right leg hook him up. I hold my left arm over his elbow, and on my other hand hold his wrist. Now I'm gonna turn and hold him with my both legs, and I have the lock. Okay, that's option 1. Let's go to the option 2. He's very strong. He can handle me. Now I cannot go for his arm. No problem. I have the hook. I roll on my shoulder, and I lock my legs, and I have the leg lock. Okay? Make sure you grab his ankle. There.